So anyway, I'm sitting in my office, admiring my collection of Reaper Leviathan. Oh no.
My dear Snipe, build me a base within the depths of where your ocean adventure first began. Do not fail me again.
Listen, Fig, I might be your knight, but I'm not just gonna do every single little thing you tell me to do. What the heck? Oh no. Okay. Goodness, Fig. You need to loosen up a little. You know that? Yeesh.
That's Queen Fig to you. Now, delay no further before I grow even more tired of your idiocracy.
First things first. I need to see if this is even possible. Oh crap. Okay, I don't think you can build here. And you can't build here either. Well, shoot. Sorry, Fig. It looks like the build isn't gonna happen.
Warning, power offline.
Never mind. Whew, okay, yep, that would have been super embarrassing.
Quest update.
All right, let's see. You have discovered how to build a base within the abyss. Congratulations. Now begin gathering resources. Right, okay. So what's gonna be the best way to gather and store all of the building materials that I'm gonna need? I think what I'm gonna do is take this empty room that's in my surface base, and I'm gonna go from this to this. Okay, awesome. Now I just have to gather resources and fill every single one of these. This shouldn't take that long at all. Okay, wow, that took so much longer than I thought. I won't bore you with the details, but here's the highlights of what happened. I hunted the land clean of all titanium, copper, salt, and quartz like a rat would hunt for cheese inside of a cheddar factory. I ran into the factory cat, aka the collector Leviathan. I named him Benicio. He asked me out on a date, but I declined. I built a new tadpole and named her the Big Fig. I ran into Benicio again, and he wanted a piece of me. But once again, I said no. He got abusive, and I barely escaped with my life. I found a glitch where my arms do this. I tried to tell a local fish about Jesus, but was attacked by a shark. I found a metal farm at the end of the early access area. I launched a crate into orbit with the almighty might of All Might. Shout out to all of you MHA fans out there. The ocean whispered something really awkward into my ear.
This is my body.
I found a baby crab riding a mama crab. I found a bunch of dead crabs. And I found this rock that kind of looks like a... yeah, you get it. And 10 hours later, I have completely filled my storage room. Great. Now I get to start building. Oh, wait a second.
Quest updated.
Resources have been gathered. Now transfer them from the surface base to the abyss base. Oh no. Okay, maybe I can just manually use the move feature and swim each locker down.
Power offline. Welcome aboard.
No, yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna work. So this means I now have to take load after load and transport everything from the surface down into the abyss. But before I can do that, I do need to make sure that I can breathe down there. So let's start by running power down.
Power offline. Power connected. All systems online.
Okay, we pretty much just made a super long daisy chain of power going from our surface base all the way down into that abyss intro area. Now, I'm going to build a dive elevator that will take me the rest of the way down, and then it's gonna drop me off directly in front of my base entrance. Perfect. Okay, now it's time to transfer everything. This shouldn't take too long. I'll be right back. Holy crap, I need to stop saying that. Now that I have all the resources transported, let's go delete the old storage room, and then we can actually get to building. That's odd. Delete. Go, gadget, delete. Please delete.
Optional quest.
Nothing goes to waste in my ocean. Utilize this room in a manner that will please me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this for now, and I'll come back to you later. I actually think I have a really stupid idea of what I'm going to use this for. But for now, gather a butt ton of resources, check. Let's officially start building.
Quest updated.
Now to get started, I want this to feel like a proper living space. So I'm gonna start with the bedroom. oh Lord. I promise you this was a complete accident. I had no intentions of making the room look like a On an unrelated note, I made this funny looking room that I think looks like a CPU chip. I then had another stupid idea and began attempting to summon Subnautica's version of Torch God when I ran into a problem.
Warning. Power offline.
Okay, hold on one sec. I know how to fix this. And one more should do it. Yeah, there we go. Is having 63 generators too much? I don't think so, but my GPU sure does. This is what happens every time I leave the area and try to come back. Oh yeah. Hey, you should join my Patreon so I can afford a new PC after I'm done frying this one. Link in the description.
Optional quest.
Join my legion and become one of the Knights of the Fig Tree. Gain access to behind-the-scenes content. Cast your vote on how I should punish my sweet Jake in future videos. And most importantly, actively avoid disappointing your meme.
Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Now, where was I? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to summon the Torch God. You're gonna drive people insane. But what I was able to do was summon a copper shortage. So, let's just remove all the lights and... Oh. Hey, Queen, can I get a cleanup on floor 2, please? Some idiot filled it with resource beacons again. Probably the same idiot that tried building a tadpole at these depths.
Welcome aboard.
Depth reach. All damage.
Okay, I'm gonna go and put the finishing touches on the base, and then I'm gonna send it over to my loving and sexy wife, Ray, so she can present it to the Queen.
Thanks, Jake. Your Royal Highness, I'm beyond grateful to present to you the Abyss Base build. Don't let the crushing depths, frequent tremors, or pitch blackness of the void beneath you deter you from your potential Abyss dream home.
Welcome aboard.
Located a staggering 580 meters below this rock that looks like a limp cucumber, let's start with the master bedroom. At the base, we have a bio bed safeguarded by a Reaper Leviathan and a spare bedroom for guests. Heading down the giant shaft is an impressively large bay window showcasing a corpse from the adjacent wreckage. Hi, Freddy. And finally, placed soundly in the tip is the master bed. Taking this ladder up from the bedroom, we find ourselves in the common area. accented by the reading nooks, tasteful decor, and this wall of knot knives. Leading up to the north wing, we have the moon pool room. Recreational tadpole excursions are available, but not recommended. Heading back to the south wing, we have... Jake, why did you even make this room?
Don't ask questions. Just stick to the script, please.
Before heading to the third floor, we can't forget about the cloning room. What was once full of thousands of resources gathered together by my insane husband has been converted into a cloning facility. Each locker contains various samples of DNA of some of his most loyal supporters. Isn't that fun? Finally, the third floor features a wraparound tunnel for a complete viewing experience of the shipwreck, complete with a private study area and easy access to the Abyss Gardens. So what are you waiting for? Don't settle for a boring and practical surface dwelling. Dive deep down to a depth that will surely crush your lungs like a cement truck running over a watermelon at 80 miles per hour, and begin enjoying the Abyss life.
Quest complete.
Well done, my knight. I deem the work you have done to be adequate. I could do with less comments of the phallic nature, but I suppose I prefer this over the fart jokes. Did you utilize the spare storage room of the surface base?
Yeah, hey, thanks, my queen. And just so you know, fart jokes are still funny. But yeah, I've completed that quest as well. I believe I have come up with a solution that you will find most pleasing indeed. I've built it with slugs!
Optional quest completed.
Your work here on Proteus has greatly pleased me, but your services are needed elsewhere. How familiar are you with explosive lagomorphs?
Explosive what? Hey look, bunnies. Uh-oh.
Data entry number 521. Subject: Fig Tree Knight, number 0603.
The work of my new knight has been surprisingly competent. Despite his chaotic and sometimes childish nature, I still have my doubts. But I also know my father never makes mistakes. I fail to see how Jake will be used to oppose him. But only time will tell.